Thank you for joining us. I'm Brian Dorman.
And I'm Catherine Herr. In the North Valley, Merced Sheriff's deputies have arrested a man for homicide in Atwater. This happened overnight in the area of Vine Avenue and Fruitland Avenue. Deputies arrested this man, Straight Arrow Justin McPherson. CBS 47's Ben Morris has more on the investigation.
Merced County Sheriff's Office telling us this area on Vine and Fruitland within the city of Atwater is typically a quiet one, which is why this shooting really comes as a shock.
It is part of Atwater, but there is a manufacturing plant nearby. There's orchards, there's ag land. They're kind of ranchettes. There's not a lot of houses out there. They're kind of few and far between.
Michelle Oliver with the Merced County Sheriff's Office describing the rural, quiet area where they say this shooting occurred near the corner of Fruitland and Vine Avenues in Atwater. She says it's where deputies were called after reports that a man's body was found in the road just before 8 Thursday night.
We did call in paramedics and they did start life-saving measures, but unfortunately he was pronounced deceased at the scene. Deputies did see that he was suffering from a gunshot wound.
Detectives quickly called out, and 36-year-old Straight Arrow Justin McPherson was identified as the suspect. He refused to come out of his home nearby. SWAT team was called in, and after hours of negotiating, McPherson finally came out of the house and was taken into custody early Friday morning.
I can tell you he was known to law enforcement. We were familiar with him.
McPherson is a convicted felon, but we're still working to learn more about his past criminal history. Oliver says they're still working to identify a motive and whether there was a prior relationship between McPherson and the victim, whose family they're still looking to notify. Oliver adds they're just glad they were able to get McPherson off the street quickly.
The last thing we want to do is respond out to calls like this. It's heartbreaking. Someone lost their life, and that's not lost on any of us. The suspect was arrested and booked, so hopefully everyone can take a breath of fresh air that there is no threat to the community at this time.
McPherson has been booked in the Merced County Jail and is facing a charge of murder. If you know anything else about this homicide, you're asked to call Merced County Sheriff's Office. Reporting here in Atwater, Ben Morris, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.